live and plus pre-recorded episode on YouTube, and game nearly had a heart attack. But like before we go into this game, it was a lot of people were just like there were some calls that wasn't like going on Giannis' favor once again, and Tony Brothers was not on this referee staff. So I'm sorry, but I think the NBA need to investigate referees once again. Cause yeah, there's some of the calls, thank God for replay, so I get to like watch and see like I feel like finally like watching and see some of the stuff that's replayed. So some of the times referees did make the right call, but there's other times they didn't. So and yeah, for like but thank God for like having challenges. I think they should get at least like three. Because I know, in the NFL, you have like I think you have at least like three, I believe. Yeah, three challenges. Then after that, that's it. Or if you lose your challenge, I don't know. I think they do got two challenges. But y'all comment below. Let me know. I could be wrong because ain't that many like challenging calls from the games I've been watching, like Green Bay. But then again, I've been just watching like Packer games, not that much of other stuff. So I should be. But anywho, 134 to 147. It went into overtime, and good thing the Bucks they had a scoring surge in overtime, and it looked like they was like bouncing on and off. And like I said, I'm glad they went to with the starting lineup they did because they realized trying to have some, like Gary Trent Jr. at small forward does not work. So I was like more in favor of putting AJ Green like take him just have him come off the bench and have like Gary Trent Jr. start. So, but then again, it didn't work out that way, and but hey, it did work out. So, yeah, what more you say? So, this game has been, really like close and stuff like that, and there's like one point, Bucks was leading, and back it was like back and forth they were leading, especially like in the second half. It was like just bananas, and it seems like well, because Charlotte is like one of the worst 3-point shooters in the NBA, and there were shots they was making is like, how? I don't know, but I guess we'll look at the 3-point shooting in a minute. But let's look at the quarter stats. Uh, of course, Milwaukee won the first quarter, and okay, no, I'm about to say that was no, it's not the most, but 33 to 34, Milwaukee won that quarter, and second quarter, 36-27, Charlotte won that one. And yeah, that's the highest they score in the quarter. Um, Then the third quarter, the highest that the Bucks score in the quarter in the third, 42 to Charlotte's 29. Then you have fourth quarter where Charlotte, came back 31 to 26. So that's that. Then you got overtime. So both teams like scored the lowest in like overtime. But then again, it's like 5 minutes. So what more can you do? Jesus Lord 1728. Welcome to the live. Dulovic. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Welcome to the live. Um, let's see. Gabe Owens. Oh, that's cool. 62 young. Hopefully he's still kicking. So that's cool. Um, sorry if I get this name wrong. Brady Normans 4154. Welcome to the live. If I got your name wrong, I apologize. But anyways, like I said, it was a big game, a very good game. So it's like there's nothing complain about, and I think there's some people out there turn this into a rivalry. I'm glad they give the big welcome to both Con Capel. I'm probably said his name wrong. And Pat Connaughton, of course, who's with Charlotte this year. So I'm doing good. And how are you? So they gave them both, a standing ovation, and plus they had like a long tribute video for Pat Connaughton, which is rightfully so. But like I said, like in the summer, like I thought they was gonna keep him. I didn't think they was gonna trade him. So yeah, crazy things always happen, and who knows? Uh, let's see. Let's go to the team stats, and like I said, after all this, we'll look at the status, the standings of the group cup play, but NBA Cup group play. Sorry about that. Of course, they're see if y'all had your Mega Millions ticket, good luck. It's close to $1 billion for this drawing. I don't know, but I can be. Um, Flowers G5TM1DA, welcome to the live. I appreciate you joining us. Um, oh, John Seals' retirement. Okay. After I'm done with talk about the Bucks, I will talk about a little bit about the retirement. So I will talk about that. Um, anyways, field goal wise, Charlotte 47 to 98. Then you got 55 or 85 from the Bucks. Whoa, they made more, but they attempt less. So I guess that's a little bit different from Wednesday's game. 65% field goal for the Bucks and 48% from the Hornets. And like I was trying to tell everybody, like Charlotte Hornets are not a good 3-point shooting team. And 17 to 45, and with Bucks 20 of 34. It seems like parts of the fourth quarter in overtime, it seems like the threes they was mostly hitting, like they could not miss. Just like wow, that's something. Like I said, 38% for 3-point shooting by Charlotte. Then you got 59% from the Bucks. So yeah, that's huge, and that's why the Bucks are the top. I think they're top 10 team in 3-point shooting. Free throw percentage, not too bad either side. So 79% from 77% with I think that yeah Charlotte 23 or 29, then Bucks 17 or 22. Didn't attempt enough, or but still not too bad. Uh, oh, they both even in rebounds. Wow, but the offensive rebounds is still a problem. Like I'm glad they got better in the defensive rebounds, but the offensive rebounds they got to get a little bit better. They really do. Assists. Oh wow. Well, both good at with assists. Charlotte 31 and Bucks 37. So yeah, that's something that concludes like with a lot of passing that was going on. So ball movement, and that's what you want to see. Especially, I think Giannis had like 17 assists, but we'll look at his stats in a minute. Um, Steals 11 to 10, like 11 for Charlotte, Milwaukee 10 blocks, 3 Milwaukee and 1 Charlotte. Yeah, that's another problem. Like the turnovers for the Bucks, that's really a problem. 22 for them, and Charlotte had 13. So kind of like an average. Fast break points. Charlotte had 14. Bucks had 19 points. Points in the paint. Whoa! Once again, they've been very even with the points in the paint. So yeah, that's something. Because at one point it looked like Charlotte was going to win that battle. Largest lead Charlotte had 10. The largest lead Bucks had was 13. So let's get on to. Oh wow!
Could have been half.
Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, let me try to go back up and go to excuse me. Well, score also known as player status, as I call it. Okay, so And I promise we will talk about his retirement in a bit. So just give me time to finish this. Um, let's talk about Charlotte first. Miles Bridges with the game high and the team high, 32 points, 12 of 24 from the field, 6 of 15 from three. Like, although he wasn't like, making the shots at a certain time, but he was just like, just shooting and shooting. So, yeah. 2 from the free throw, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, one block. Was that Diabe? He did end up fouling out in the overtime, I believe. 15 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw, 11 rebounds, so he has a double double, 1 assist, 1 steal, 5 offensive rebounds. Like I said, they really. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 6. I'm sorry, it's 6 offensive rebounds. Sorry about that. Maleto Ball came back from injury and seems like it's not just right yet. I live in Wisconsin, so just think of the biggest city in the state, and you know where I'm at. And hey, welcome for watching us from India. So, welcome. Um, let's see. Like I said, Manelo Ball, 16 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. So double double for him. And yeah, just those 3 rebounds. So James, wow, he didn't play that much today. Ain't that some? 12 points, 4 of 10. Oh no, he did. I'm sorry, he did. Okay, 12 points, 4 of 10, 2 of 7 from three, 2 of 3 from the free throws, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. So good defense on this part. And 2 offensive rebounds. Con Corponell, the hometown, I said the hometown man, tied with the game high as well with 32 points, 12 of 20 from the field, 4 of 9 from three, 4 of 5 from free throw, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and yeah, there's only 1 offensive rebound. Uh, well, yeah, there's 2 guys that we can talk about from the bench. Colin Sexton, he started the last game, and now they put him on the bench. Don't know why, and it's probably like one of their mistakes. That's probably cost them the game, but that's just me just saying that. So, who knows? Um, Colin Sexton with 14 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw. Looked like the only Charlotte Hornets player that made perfect free throw shots. 1 rebound, 4 assists, and you got Trey Man with 9 points. It was that dunk he did that he tried to do and ended up getting blocked. I think it was him that did it, that got blocked. It was 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. So very close to a triple double. Um, had 1 offensive rebound. Okay, that's them, and let's go to the Bucks. Um, and then for the first time in a while, my favorite kind of pie. It's been a while, so I can't even tell you. It's been a while. Anyways, Giannis, 25 points, 12 of 18 from the field, only attempt 1 3 but miss, 1 of 3 from the free throws, 7 rebounds. So, like I say, he was close to a triple double. 18 assists. Yeah, I think that's a season high for him. Yeah, it is. That was saying like I'm good. He's like finally passing the ball and stuff like that, and end up getting assists. So I'm just saying it's good the team was hitting their shots. So that's always a good thing. Anyways, he had 2 steals, 1 block, and 2 offensive rebounds. Kyle Kuzma had the team high of 29 points in his first start of the season. 11 to 17, 2 of 4 from three, 5 of 7 from the free throw, 10 rebounds, so double double for him, 5 assists, 4 steals, and one block. Well, like I said, you seen his works out in the summer, and he, yeah, got better. And like I said, some people making fun of him. Barrett was one of them, and I haven't heard a video of him in over a month. So maybe he's getting salty and start being quiet. So, or he may not have time to talk about the Bucks. Whatever the case may be, I'm sure he's going to probably appear or something crazy happen. But who knows? Just I guess that finally shed his mouth, talk about Kyle Kuzma. So he ain't gonna have nothing to say then. But anyways, Miles Turner, they should have had him play late in the fourth quarter and try to I don't know why was their idea trying to go small. I don't know, but anyways, Miles Turner with 18 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 6 of 8 from three. Yeah, that's something. Sadly, but only had like 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, we think he should have been better, like at least getting out there more. And he did have the highest plus minus on the team with plus 27. AJ Green with 13 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. This is good. And 2 assists. Ryan Rollins, one of the game savers of the game. So yeah, you got 3 players that at least had 10. You got all the starting lineup had like 10 points or more. So that's a good thing. Um, Anyways, Ryan Rollins with 20 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from three, 8 rebounds. So near double double for him too. 4 assists, which I want to see a little bit improvement in that. Um, yeah, just yeah. Okay, now let's look at the bench. Yeah, crazy. There's 3 players to talk about on the bench. Um, Bobby Portis, might say he led the bench, 12 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and just 1 offensive rebound. Well, his minutes ain't bad, 19 minutes. Why not? Um, then Gary Harris, they actually played him, so I think they decided to use him instead of using Amir Coffey, because right now he's in the bad shooting slump. Don't know what's going on with him. But Gary Harris with 10 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from three, 1 rebound, and 2 steals and 1 block. So I guess it was a good reason they got him. So can't trip. Oh yeah, I forgot about Gary Jr. He didn't do too bad. He only played 21 minutes. So I thought he played a little bit less than that. Anyways, he had 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, just 1 of 1 from three, which is fine. 1 of 1 from the free throw, 1 assist. And okay, he did. Yeah, he played 21 minutes, so that's not too bad. So I guess it was four people to talk about. Cole Anthony, spark off the bench as always, 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Yeah, they really gotta get better at free throw shooting. Uh, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, which is good, 1 steal, and had 1 offensive rebounds. So yeah, what a game. Final score: Charlotte lost to the Bucks, 134-147. So now we're going to end up looking at the standings of the group tournament, because I know all these games ain't over. Okay, there's 1 game left and it's on Prime, so y'all get a chance, watch it in Prime Video. Um, let's see. I'm trying to look for. Oh yeah, there we go, NBA. So look for standings, and we're gonna look at the cup standings. We ain't gonna look at the stats in the standings of the season. So we ain't gonna talk about that until till the NBA Cup is concluded. New to your channel, I subscribe and hit the like button from Sydney, Australia. Oh wow. Okay, so you do have a channel, but thank you for watching us in Australia. That's that's pretty,
Awesome.
yeah, that's awesome. Um, we do have a if you're into wrestling, we do have a group on Facebook called WFSO Australia. So if you want to have opportunity, check it out. And we had a good friend that runs that place. Runs that like like putting out like wrestling stuff that's in the area. So you get a chance, check that out. Cause she's in the Australia area too. So you get a chance, check that out on Facebook. So let's go to the NBA Cup standings. Now I'm trying to look at the let's see. No, not the. Okay, there we go. Oh wow. Okay. Toronto right now is the only team that's undefeated in the cup in the Group A. So let's see. Point differentials. I don't think it'll make a difference because they're undefeated. Um, you got Atlanta and Cleveland kind of most will say like tied, but okay, the difference is okay. They're plus 8, so that's why Atlanta's right there, and Cleveland is plus 22, so they 1-1. Pacers, I think they may play next week, but still them and the Wizards 0-1. And Group Play B. Okay, Orlando got and Detroit both undefeated. Differentials. You got Orlando with plus 20, and you got Detroit plus 20. Okay. Got Boston, 1-1. Then you got Philly and Brooklyn, and I think Philly lost today. So, yeah, that kind of explains some things. So that's Group B. Group C. Now the Bucks are officially 2-0, the only undefeated team in that group with 2-0. Miami, they did lost, and I think they lost to the Knicks, I believe. So see the Knicks 1-1. Charlotte now 0-2. So they kind of have like a slim chance of getting into the NBA Cup tournament. And the Bulls, of course, 1-1, and I'm surprised that they're last and they're just 1-1. Crazy things happen. Minnesota, oh yeah, 2-0 in Group A, and Phoenix and Thunder, okay, they 1-0. So, but I guess Minnesota got the high difference. Then Kings and Jazz, you got 0-2, so most likely they probably will not make it to that tournament. Surprisingly, the Lakers, I know they won, so I'm surprised, 2-0. And the Clippers are undefeated in their 1-0 as well. So, what are you looking for?
My bag. Oh, Jesus Christ. If it was a snake, it would have bit me in the ass.
Okay, Memphis 1-1, Dallas 0-1, New Orleans 0-2. Oh yeah, that's what the Lakers beat the Pelicans. So yeah, it's still not looking good for the Pelicans, sadly enough. Spurs look like they're only undefeated team in the Group C in the West. Then you got Houston that's 1-1, Portland that's 1-1. And yeah, that's kind of weird. How do you minus 25 and you're 0-1 and you're plus 23? That's 1-1. I think the Warriors are already playing anyway. So some of this stuff with the differential and stuff like that, it's just kind of weird to me. But anyways, let's look at the other games. So let me lower this down. Okay. So yeah, they still playing. So close to the end of the third quarter, Golden State and San Antonio are tied. Orlando beat Brooklyn 105-98. And of course, tonight's game with the Bucks and Hornets. Then the Kings, 110 to Minnesota's 124. Yeah. And like I just mentioned with Lakers and Pelicans, Lakers won 118 to 104. And the crazy thing is, they're back here tomorrow facing the Bucks. So yeah. Then you got Clippers and Dallas with 1.4 seconds left in overtime, and you got Clippers that's up. So they might end up being 2-0. Um. Oh, okay. More games. All right. New York beat Miami 132 to 140. You got Philly losing to Detroit of all teams, shockingly, 105 114. Then you got Houston beating Portland 116 to 140. I think that's all the games, and I got to go back to that one more time. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to mention the next game. Well, I did mention that they're gonna face the Lakers tomorrow, and I think that's a 7 o'clock game, I believe. I don't think there's no special for for that or anything like that. The thing is, like, you watch it on if you're local or you got the NBA pass. So yeah. Okay, we ain't got time for that. So if you're gay, that's your business, but don't try to point out somebody that isn't. So yeah, always, yeah, because we ain't got time for no jokes or anything like that. Um, like I said, the next time these two these two teams play again is December 29th, 2 days before New Year's Eve. So that's interesting. And plus, they do have a New Year's Eve game too. So I'm gonna try to go to that. Then after that, the Bucks back at home on January 2nd to face the Hornets the final time of the season. So kind of like a short, I might say a short 2 months for these two teams. So I think something like that before that that one team is done facing the other team like early in the season. So I know that's been done before. But anyway, so a little bit of favor. I will talk about John Cena's retirement as promised. So you know, I was watching the first episode on Real. I'm trying to watch more of it in like days to come. Um, they was like, I guess they was tossing the idea. You know what? Maybe do have John Cena turn heel because I think they think the ways that a baby facing a baby facing a big match is not going to work, which I think that's not the case. That is not the case. It could work because you're gonna have fans investing in both of them. So
It's gonna work because it's his last freaking match.
I'm talking about the match they had at WrestleMania, like, and plus especially it was a bad idea for them to turn him heel, and it
Oh,
was
when they turned him heel, that was terrible because they didn't follow through with The Rock.
right. And plus it's like I guess what people are saying is too little, too late, which I do agree. Um, like like his final run for the last few months has been great. Although he lost the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, but this past Monday he won the Intercontinental Championship. So now he's like official a Grand Slam champion. Which something to get out the resume. I know Sheamus is chasing the same thing, but I think Sheamus will get his. But I guess they're patiently waiting. Just put it that way. But just like the stuff that like you heard my wife was saying, like they like stuff that didn't fall through. With Rock saying, "Oh, I don't have to be there now," and you have Travis Scott with his troubles with Dirty, and yeah, it's just like a so he had for early 40s. So yeah. So well, that's my opinion about his retirement, and can't wait to see who's going to be his final opponent. Maybe they could go after him for the IC title. You never know. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that, guys. Like I said, thank y'all for staying up and watching. Um, I think MR's Logic is still going on YouTube, so y'all get a chance check out that. I might join that in a bit as well. Um, anyways, guys, please like and subscribe, and thank you for that one person that did subscribe today. Like I said, y'all did subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and when we get to that point, we will start doing giveaways. Like it could be anything. It could be a gift card. It could be a figure or a game or whatever the case may be. We don't know. I guess you just gotta wait and see. Um, Also, if you like just not just like Bucks talk that we do talk about wrestling. I did do a prediction video that was on earlier today about TNA Turning Point. Although I'm not watching it, but I'm gonna watch it sometime this weekend or before Thursday's Impact episode. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Also, we talk about Milwaukee development, although I'm a little bit slow on that one. So give me time to put like some videos up. So I think I shouldn't like that again. Um, Also, we talk about stuff, movies and TV show that's made from comic books and stuff like that. So yeah, big Marvel and DC fan here. Well, more of a Marvel than DC, but I like the DCU so far. So let's just put it that way. Also, check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for like upcoming events that's going on in the Midwest, meet and greets in the Midwest, videos like this, and also, there are photos that we took, either with wrestlers or with Bucks players, or just like the events we were at, both wrestling and Bucks. So, get an opportunity, check those pictures out. Um, Once again, thank our sponsors, Midwest Wrestling Collectibles. They do have a Facebook page selling wrestling merch. So you're interested in some wrestling merch, go ahead and check them out. Um, they also have a page on the website as well, on our website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. But also the other sponsor has a website. It's greatscottsportscards.weebly.com. So you're into buying, selling, or trading cards, you can look for them. Um, and thank to the people that we sponsor, like Maddie's Mary. So we end up helping out infancy and pregnancy loss for like families that lost a child. Um, we kind of do what we can, and we was at the event yesterday with March of Dimes. I guess they had their signature self party, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it was a good fun, and but we did volunteer for it, and trying to make it that next year that we don't, and we can just actually go there. But I know the tickets is pricey, but hey, we're gonna save up for it. But anyways, if you still want to help the cause for Maddie's Mary, go to the website maddiesmary.org, and there's a QR code there. So you send whatever you want. Either you can send $1, 5, 10, 100, or whatever. Wherever you can send, just send it this way, and we will make some good use of it. Or buy from her wish list as well. Oh, nice. Just got the #1 glitter badge. Yep, and of course, Maddie's Mary is on our TikTok. Um, so yeah, like I said, if y'all have the opportunity, check out that website. And also, we're a proud sponsor of not this next Friday, but 2 weeks from tonight, Legacy Pro Wrestling. They do have a Black Friday brawl. So they don't not match so far. So I think they're going to end up mentioning a lot of stuff at the last minute. So check them out on Facebook. Also, we got a page for them on our website as well. So check them out for like dating and stuff like that. So get a chance, check it out. And you guys that's on TikTok, I tried to do the giveaway and like nobody didn't, go for it. So I'm gonna do it again. So just to make up from the last like live video that we done. So the first person that PMs me on TikTok will get a autographed Bushwhacker Luke picture. So if y'all interested in that, go ahead and PM me right away, and we will, get a hold of that person. If it's in the U.S., you don't have to worry about shipping. We will take care of that. As for if you're like out of the U.S., we're probably gonna have to work something out. So we'll just wait and see. But anyway, guys, man up, woman up, face up. Check in on mental health, and it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So all month long on the Archer Smith Facebook page, I'm just like telling what my life dealing with mental illness. So you get a chance, check that out. And I'm thinking all that stuff I'm gonna turn into a book. So I think that may be the idea that I probably would do, like turn all that stuff into a book. Hopefully they'll be interested in it. But anyways, so also military and families month as well. So support your military and veterans. We got one in the family, well, two in the family actually. So, well, three if you want to count my uncle. But I got nothing to say about that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Well, wherever you want to smoke, so that's you. I really don't care. But anyway, guys, y'all have a good one. Until the next video, guys, have a good night, and I may be on either tomorrow night or early Sunday just talking about the Bucks and Lakers game. So we'll see. So until then, you guys have a good one, and there will be a program note talking about on Sunday too. So watch out for us on live WFSO Aftermath, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern. So, yep, I'm going this time. So, have a good one. See you later. And you guys have a good one as well. So, see ya.